Have you ever noticed how some people seem to share every detail of their lives, while others remain mysteriously private? You might have a friend whose social media is filled with updates, photos, and personal revelations, while another friend barely posts at all. Or maybe you're that private person yourself, nodding along right now. The truth is, privacy isn't about being cold or unfriendly. It's often a carefully chosen way of moving through the world, and the reasons behind it are far more complex and interesting than you might think. Let's start with something simple. Not everyone processes life the same way. Some people think out loud. They need to talk through their experiences, share their feelings, and get external feedback to make sense of what's happening to them. But others, they're internal processors. They need time and space to sit with their experiences, turn them over in their minds, and come to their own conclusions before, if ever, sharing them with anyone else. There's also the matter of energy. Sharing your life takes effort. It requires you to package your experiences into stories, to manage other people's reactions, to answer follow-up questions. For introverts especially, this can be exhausting. Keeping things private isn't about hiding. It's about conserving emotional energy for the things and people that matter most. But here's where it gets deeper. Many private people have learned, often the hard way, that not everyone deserves access to their inner world. Maybe they've been burned before by sharing something personal only to have it gossiped about, minimized, or used against them. Once you've experienced that betrayal of trust, you become more selective. You start to see privacy not as a wall, but as a boundary, a healthy one that protects your peace. Think about it this way. When you share something vulnerable, you're essentially handing someone a piece of yourself. And if they don't handle it with care, it hurts. Private people have often decided that it's better to share only with those who've proven they'll treat that gift with respect. There's also something powerful about keeping certain things just for yourself. In our current age of oversharing, where people broadcast their breakfast choices and relationship dramas to hundreds or thousands of followers, maintaining privacy can feel like an act of rebellion. It's a way of saying, not everything needs to be public. Not everything needs to be performed. Some experiences are sacred simply because they're mine alone. Private people often find that when they don't share everything, the things they do share become more meaningful. Their friendships aren't built on a constant stream of updates, but on deeper, more intentional conversations. The people in their inner circle feel special because they actually are. They've been trusted with something not everyone gets to see. Of course, privacy exists on a spectrum, and extreme privacy can sometimes signal other things. For some people, keeping everything to themselves might be connected to past trauma, social anxiety, or a fear of judgment that's worth exploring. But for many others, it's simply a preference, a personality trait, or a deliberate choice about how they want to live. And let's be honest, the world doesn't always make privacy easy. We're constantly asked to share on social media, in workplace team-building exercises, even in casual conversations where "how are you" is expected to elicit more than "I'm fine." Private people navigate this pressure daily, finding ways to be friendly and engaged without revealing more than they're comfortable with. So if you're someone who keeps your life to yourself, there's nothing wrong with you. You're not being difficult or antisocial. You're exercising your right to decide what's yours to share and what's yours to keep. Your privacy is a form of self-respect, and the people who matter will understand that. And if you know someone who's more private, don't take it personally. Their boundaries aren't about you. Give them space to share on their own terms, and you might be surprised by the depth of connection that develops when someone chooses to let you in, not because they felt pressured, but because they genuinely wanted to. Because at the end of the day, whether we're open books or locked diaries, we're all just trying to protect something precious: our authentic selves, our peace of mind, and our right to move through life in whatever way feels most true to who we are.